Thank you, Chairman Fowra. Before I begin my address to the graduates, I want us to say a special thank you to the members here from the Board of Trustees. It is the Board of Trustees, each with their own independent minds and their own professions, that come together to contribute their time, their thought, and their vision to lead this extraordinary university. So please join me in thanking Chairman Louis Fowra, please stand Mary Ann Quay Davis, and our own Wendy Lau. Good afternoon, class of 2013. Congratulations. This is your day, and nobody can take that away from you. Today, I am honored and humbled to share with you and your family this whole day. I know how hard you have worked to be sitting right here today, the sacrifices you've made, the hours of commitment, but here you are at that final milestone of your Laverne experience. As your president, nothing makes me more proud than to see you achieve your goals. I know that reaching this day has not always been predictable. Some of you are the first ones in your family ever to attend college. Others have had to overcome obstacles that some would have viewed as insurmountable, all while balancing the responsibilities of work, home, and family to finally arrive here today at your graduation. As you know, everything about the University of Laverne is steeped in 4 values. You hear me talking about them constantly, and others as well. And just as a quick reminder, those are lifelong learning, diversity and inclusivity, community and civic engagement, ethical reasoning, and always having a sound moral compass. That's what all of you have as part of the water you swim in. And I could tell the stories of hundreds of you and how you've exemplified those values, but I will just choose 3 from the audience today and introduce you to what they've done. First, can I ask Umberto Fajardo from the Burbank campus to please stand. Umberto? Umberto has worked for the Los Angeles Police Department since 1989. In September 2008, a Union Pacific freight train collided with a Metrolink commuter train in Chatsworth. With 25 deaths, the accident was deemed the deadliest in Metrolink's history. Umberto was requested to respond to the chaotic scene. While he assisted with the scene, he slipped on some fuel and oil, injuring his shoulders and his knees. Recovery for him required 4 separate operations, keeping him out of work for lengthy periods. Despite this, he remained focused and today will graduate with his master's degree in leadership and management. And next year, he will be attending law school. Thank you, Umberto, for all you've done. Congratulations. Now I'd like to point to Veronica Summers from the Point Mugu campus. Veronica, right here. You haven't heard anything yet and you're applauding. Wait till you hear Veronica's story. Veronica is an operations specialist, first class, with a military career spanning nearly 10 years. Her first educational experience with Laverne was with an online class in 2010 while she was stationed in Cuba. At one point during her career, she was pregnant, working Navy operations from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. and taking 4 or 5 classes every semester from Laverne. One of her professors joked that she would deliver in class, and he wasn't too far off. Veronica delivered her son one day after class ended. With a son, a husband, and a demanding career, Veronica continued to push herself to finish her degree. Today, she will graduate with her bachelor's degree in organizational management, Point Mugu, University of Laverne. Congratulations, Veronica. And the third student I would like to stand, Fernando Ortega from the main campus in Laverne. Fernando. Fernando first decided to go to college in elementary school when he was inspired by his college-age cousin. Accepted out of high school to a neighboring institution, Fernando had a hard time adapting to college. He and his cousins were the first in their family to continue their educations. Fernando eventually dropped out. Years later, in his 40s, he found that he still had a hunger to earn his college degree. Following the advice of a mentor, he went back to school and found himself at Laverne. Today, he's graduating with his bachelor's degree in organizational management and has recently chosen to enroll at the Laverne College of Law in the fall and to concurrently earn his master's in public administration and his law degree together. Fernando, congratulations on that. His hard work has made such an impression on his brother Victor, whom I met yesterday, who has enrolled and will be attending Laverne in the fall. And I have to tell you, the first week that I was president, I was getting into my car and this man came running across the street in the parking lot, come running up to me, and I was like, okay, do I call security? This man's running across the street, and he came running up and he said, President Lieberman, I'm Fernando Ortega. I follow you on Twitter. You've answered me on Twitter. I'm a Leo for life. Fernando, congratulations. And as I said before, these students are only a sample of all of our graduates here today that have made their families' dreams a reality by reaching this academic milestone. Class of 2013, this year was one that made us all very proud. In fact, the Los Angeles Business Journal ranked our MBA program number 3 in LA County on degrees awarded. Bravo to you. U.S. News and World Report ranked us the second in the country among 15 national institutions that exceeded their undergraduate rankings. And we also hosted the United States University's National Debate Championships on our campus, bringing together 164 teams from around the country, and we ranked 8th in the entire country. University of Laverne. As you leave the University of Laverne, take pride in knowing that your alma mater is one that is not only on the move, but is one that is gaining more and more national visibility for our quality of education. And the tools you're taking with you as Laverne graduates are exactly what employers are looking for when they're looking to hire. The Association of American Colleges and Universities recently released a survey of over 300 CEOs, top CEOs in the country. 9 out of 10 of those CEOs said that they expect their new employees to have a degree that had a discipline, a major, but had an emphasis and evidence of ethical judgment and integrity, intercultural and global competence, and the penchant for continuing to learn and develop professionally and personally. This is exactly the skill set and quality education Laverne offers our students. Our dedicated faculty and academic support, our Laverne Experience model, and our curricular and co-curricular programs allow Laverne to be a place where students can experience campus life and graduate with the tools necessary to succeed in the world beyond the University of Laverne and achieve more than they ever imagined. And the degree you have earned has never been more important than it is today. Countless reports indicate that our economy is improving and more jobs are opening that require college degrees. Your degree from Laverne puts you at the forefront of the workforce competition, allowing you to make the most of your Laverne advantage as you continue the next chapter of your life, whether that be continuing to go on with your education or your professional career. Trust me, the tassel is worth the hassle. Whatever your major and whatever you plan to do, strive to do it with graceful leadership and always remember what made you want to come to do this work in the first place. 2013 class, you are leaders. You will be entrepreneurs, the teachers, the professionals who will go through life achieving remarkable heights. Always remember where you came from, the University of Laverne. In the future, your job titles will change, your path will take turns here and there, but you will be a leopard for life. And to quote one of my favorite philosophers, Tupac, even the genius asks questions. Never stop asking those questions. They will get you to the next step. And finally, quoting Maya Angelou, all great achievements require time. You have put in the time, you've made the effort, you've achieved this wonderful accomplishment. You'll continue to put in the time to accomplish so much more. Class of 2013, you will be our leaders. You will be successful. There is no doubt. I'm so proud of you. Congratulations.